Good morning, Miss Eicher's class.
Good morning.
Today we are going to talk about line plots. Can you read a line plot?
Yes.
Can you understand what a line plot is trying to tell you?
Yes.
Sweet. A line plot is made using what?
Number line.
A number line. Do we like number lines?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I do anyways. I don't know if you do, but I love number lines. Frequency table. Quick vocab word. What does frequency mean? No. I didn't ask what a frequency table. I said, what does frequency mean? What did we talk about yesterday? How often. So a frequency table is how often, or a way to organize something that is telling you how often it happens. Yes? So frequency is how often. Table is like an organizational tool. Yeah? And then a line plot uses a number line and it shows frequency, yeah? Okay, so this is a line plot right here. All good? This is called the what of the line plot? No, but what's it called? Like, it's the distance to school for Forest Hill students, but it's called the label or the title, right? Okay, and we're talking about distances that are measured in what? Miles. Okay, so it looks like we have 2.5 miles, 3 miles, 3.5 miles, 4 miles, and 4.5 miles, right? We also have 0 miles. Do we see anybody that lives 0 miles from Forest Hills? No. Quick question. How many kids live 1 mile? I'm sorry, how many kids live 3 miles from Forest Hills? One. So can you quickly look at this line plot and make some assumptions or make some readings about it? What's the range of the data? So we have kids that live 2.5 miles and we have kids that live 4.5 miles from Forest Hills, right? What's the range between those two distances? Well, we could say it's 2.5 to 4.5, right? Or we could just say what the difference between the two. What's the difference between 2.5 and 4.5? 2 miles, right? What's the mode? Where do you see the most data on this line plot? So we have the most kids live 4.5 miles from Forest Hills. Does this make sense? And then what does a breaker do again? Say again?
Fast forward them.
Oh, fast forward. Okay, so it breaks the number line, right? Notice that the number line is going up by how much between those that I just circled? How much is it going up by each time? Half. But if we go from 0 to 2.5, that's more than a half, right? So we have to put a breaker in. If we're breaking the pattern, then we put this breakers in, yes? You're probably not going to have to make any number lines or line plots with breakers, but you need to know how to read them if you see them, okay? I'm not going to make you use breakers. Not yet, anyways. All right. What's this thing called right here? What does a frequency table help you to make? So could I take my categories in the frequency table and my frequency of things happening in the frequency table and make myself my own line plot?
Yes.
Does this category match this category?
Yes.
Do these numbers match these numbers on the line plot?
Yes.
Title needed, yes or no?
Yes.
We feeling okay with making our own and reading our own line plots and frequency tables?
Yes.
We're okay with all this?